fucking go. Yeah, reunited and it feels so good. Reunited, understood. Doth mine eyes deceive me? Is it the international jet setter, the very one, Miss Rory Connell?
Hi.
Here in the house.
Mary.
Hi, Rory.
Hi, Kenny.
I think I'm peaking. Hold on. Let's calm this down a little bit.
That happened a while ago.
Girl.
Apologies.
She started it, and I'm ending it. It is over.
It is over. Not
That's
the podcast.
the end of the podcast. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Kenneth Frankly.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. I am your host, Kenneth Frank, and I don't think that you can take it. I know you want to see me naked. Da-da-da. Have you heard that song yet?
No, but I need to.
It's Rihanna and DJ Khaled's Wild Thoughts.
Shut the fuck up.
So fucking
I
good.
already love it.
I love. But like the weird thing is that it is basically that Carlos Santana song, Maria.
Yeah,
It is literally that track.
Really?
Even with the guitar riff, but for whatever fucking reason,
They just
Rihanna
got away with
makes
it.
it work.
Yeah. Wow.
I am joined as always by my lovely and talented co-host, Rory. Will you
Hi,
do your own applause? I'm too far
guys.
away.
Thanks.
Hi. How are you, sweetheart?
I'm wonderful, thank you.
You and I have been out of the country,
Yeah,
darling.
right?
Just
Look at us.
fabulous, coming and going.
Who
and
do we-
traveling?
Who do we think we are?
Who are we?
Right?
Oh, I had my passport out. I got stamped so many times. I actually didn't get stamped at all. I don't
Really?
think. No, I don't think so.
That means you're not a person.
I know. Well, like
You're just luggage.
it means I was
You're Matthew's luggage.
I was on a motherfucking Disney cruise. Is what it means. They're like, just fucking go. It doesn't even count.
So hold on, you didn't fly anywhere out of states. You flew to Miami and then took the plane, the train, the boat.
I took all of those things.
Yo,
I didn't take a
what
train.
an adventure!
I took a
train.
You did?
I did.
Oh, well, they have all sorts of trains in
It was crazy.
France.
Yeah.
So did you take a train from, hold on. Let's start with you,
Yeah.
girl.
No,
So,
let's start with you. Yours happened first.
Mine did happen first, so we took a little breather from the pod. And
A little hiatus. if
Matthew
you
and I
will.
went on a Disney cruise with his fam. 10 fucking, it was like Home Alone. I knew that it was going to be a whole group, like his whole family.
Oh my god, we
It
went
was-
on the same fucking
It was-
vacation.
it was like at one point this like limo bus picked us up from the airport to get us, and I was like,
Yeah.
Kevin. I was like, I feel like I'm forgetting. It was like, this is too many fucking people.
Yeah. Oh my god.
All
Seriously,
wonderful
you
people,
just
though.
gave me like chills, deja vu. Oh my god, trauma.
It was a lot, girl. But you know what? It actually was an amazing time.
Right?
The weather was gorgeous.
Nice.
And the food, the service on the Disney cruise, girl. Here's how it goes.
Was it Pluto and Goofy?
Yeah, they were serving you no.
Dogs.
That'd be pretty cool though. But like Mickey was in theory the captain of the ship, and you'd like have Mickey sightings and stuff.
Oh, makes sense.
But then every day there was like a schedule, like 3:00 go meet Princess whoever the fuck, and like 5
love
o'clock
her.
go meet what's her bitch.
Yeah.
And so I was like, girl, let me meet all the princesses. I actually did not meet any of the
Oh my god,
girls.
you should have borrowed my autograph book from Disney.
Oh, that's so
Yeah,
cute.
right?
But
You've
it was,
been like, it's for my little cousin.
yeah, it's not for me. Yeah.
Make it out to Kenneth, frankly, with love.
I did miss a photo op or two, but it was amazing. So here's how it works. The service on the boat,
Yeah.
there's food fucking everywhere.
Yeah.
Like buffet 24/7, room service 24/7.
I don't think I'd like that.
I know, awful. Swim up bar at the adult pool. Where
Oh, you had your own pool?
Well, like basically because the adult pool there were 20 people who weren't going to like the kids pool because who
Yeah.
the fuck is on a Disney cruise without kids,
Right.
right? Hardly anyone.
That's pretty sweet. You got it all to yourself?
Basically, like
Nice.
almost every time we showed up at the adult pool, it was like
Awesome.
basically empty. But the caveat was the dinner on board. There were 3 different restaurants that you would dine at for dinner
Mm-hmm.
every night.
Was this all inclusive, by the way?
Food was all inclusive. Drinks were not.
Okay.
Girl, I got hit. Because it's like they don't charge you to your card. You don't carry around your credit card. They charge
Right.
it to your cabin.
So it just doesn't even matter. It's
Right.
just
So
like
you're
funny
just like,
money.
what's another cabinera? So I drank like 50 cocktails a day, and then got the little, like, at the last day, got the little slip that's like, here's how much you owe. And well, it wasn't that bad because we put everything on my card for me in Matthew's room. Mm-hmm. But girl, I got sticker shock. I was like, I cannot believe I spent
that much in booze
on booze. But it was picture the number that you're picturing.
Yeah.
And probably add about $400 to it, and that's what it was.
Hold on, I drink a lot. Was it over $1,000?
No, but it was close.
Mine would be.
It was really close. So like by the end of the trip, I was like, I just cannot. And then we did Miami for a 3-day weekend after that, where it was just like booze.
Yeah,
Miami was amazing.
I'll
get to it.
Yeah.
But anyway, so
that's what I'm most excited about. Like besides like the princesses.
Yeah.
I want to hear about Miami.
So I'm just going to tell you, if you don't think you like a cruise, girl, you're going to like a cruise. Every night you dine at a different restaurant. Mm-hmm. So like, but your servers remain the same and stay with you at each restaurant.
Shut up.
So they get to know you, what you like to drink.
Oh my God, I love it.
If you like an app or a plate from the other restaurant the night before, they're like, oh, we know you liked that. We'll bring you 5 of them.
Shut the fuck up.
Yes, it was amazing. Like,
oh my God.
People were hugging.
That's a Disney experience.
It was, the service was impeccable.
Wow.
I've never seen service like it. They were so helpful and like amazing. People were like hugging and crying their servers.
Oh my God.
At the end of the trip. And not like Matthew's sister cried because she was like, I'll miss you, Samuel. Like,
I'll miss you most of all.
Yeah, exactly. So, but it was gorgeous. The weather was amazing. We got
that's awesome.
We got a private cabana on Disney's Castaway Key, which is its private island.
Oh my God.
The water was gorgeous.
A Disney island.
A Disney owns its own island in the Bahamas.
Oh my God. Of course they do.
The only downside to me was Nassau, which is like,
oh yeah,
a very depressed city. So we stopped there for a day. And Matthew and I, when we travel, we like to go and explore wherever we are. You know, like, go off the beaten path, And we took like a half an hour around Nassau, and we were like, we gotta go.
Yeah.
Like, it just was very depressed. People were trying to sell us drugs, and it was not good. So, and also apparently very homophobic down there. So we skedaddled right back onto the boat.
Yeah.
But I will tell you,
lifeboat.
Do a 3-day cruise, not a 5, for your first experience.
Okay.
If you do decide to go on a cruise, because by day 5, especially because for us that was your day at sea, where you don't port anywhere, you're on, and you've been on this boat. It is a big boat, but you'll get to know the boat by day 5. You start to feel a little stir crazy. So Matthew and I were just like, let's jog. So we started like jogging around the boat. We were we were just like wandering around. But it was overall, it was an amazing, amazing time.
That's awesome.
I did not get a tan.
Oh no!
Infinitely pale forever.
Oh no!
And then Miami was drinking. We hit all the amazing bars. Everyone was so nice to us. I found a bottomless mimosa brunch. No, I'm sorry. I found a bottomless rosé brunch on Sunday, and our flight got delayed. Girl, I found the bottom of the rosé. The waitress was like, "We ran out of rosé, but I can start giving you this." She was like, "I have a sparkling brut rosé." I was like, I reached the bottom.
That was like when we go to Chili's as teenagers, and then we tap the bottom of the chip basket when we reach the bottom because they were bottomless chips.
Rude. We'd be like. Just like, excuse me, I think I see the bottom here.
Can we have some more Diet Cokes too, please? Thanks.
That's exactly what it was.
Yeah. This is last week.
Miami was gorgeous. Everyone in Miami was gorgeous.
Yeah, I don't like that.
The weather was amazing. I could not have asked for a better experience.
That's awesome.
And then I got back and we were like, should we try to podcast? And you were flying out like 2 days later.
Yeah.
Girl, I look like the same skin tone as when I left. You are looking deliciously sun-kissed.
Shut up.
So tell me about your trip to southern France, girl.
Oh my God. It was magical. It got off to a really great start when had to get an emergency passport on Friday before we left.
What happened? He thought he had his and he didn't?
No, he had it.
What did he do with it?
So, no, nothing. Unbeknownst to all of us, apparently, if you try to travel to France and certain other countries and your passport expires within 90 days, they will not allow you.
What?
Yes.
Oh my God.
And he had actually looked at it before like weeks before we were leaving, and made the call that there's not enough time to get it renewed, so I'm just gonna wait till I get home. Yeah, they don't like that.
Holy shit!
So he literally the next morning, like ass crack of dawn, went up to
well, how did you find out?
So, yours truly saves the day. Well, me and his mom, which is just like
Double
evidence
trouble,
that like like we are the dream team. And sorry, me and his mom, not him. Yeah. But anyway, so I got the notification from Delta at 7:00 the night before to check into your flight, right?
Yeah.
So I go ahead and I check in, and I send him a text. I'm like, you better check in right now. And I didn't have any problems when I did. And he was like, yeah, it's fine. I'll do it when I get there. And I'm like, no, just do it. So he does it. And I don't hear anything from him. And he's supposed to be coming over that night. And it's been like 45 minutes. And I'm like, what the fuck's going on? And he sends me a text and he's like, I've got a problem. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Oh my God. Yeah. His heart must have been in his throat.
He was freaking out, poor kid. He shows up. Well, first of all, he had, he tried to check in and he got a notification, like, see the gate attendant, which is so fucked up. Like, first of all, it should say, like, bitch, you can't fly, not see the gate attendant, like, show up tomorrow, like, everything's gonna be fine.
Right.
Luckily, he talked to his mom about it, and she was like, and he was just saying, well, it's probably just because of this, but, like, no big deal, right? And she goes, let me consult the Google machine. So she does, and she's like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Yeah.
Better to have found out at least the night before.
So it is possible to get a renewal passport in a day.
How did he do it?
So we went to one of the passport offices, the one up in Portsmouth, New Hampshire, because the one in Boston,
Slammed
he figured,
always.
So he went, got his passport photo at CVS, and like was in line as they were opening the doors at the passport office.
Wow.
Yeah, and like luckily they were very, very sweet to him, and like he showed up and he looked like a nervous wreck. Yeah, I'm sure. And the woman behind the counter was just like, "It's okay, you're gonna get on your flight."
Oh,
like,
that's
okay,
so
thanks.
sweet. They probably do experience that a lot.
Oh yeah.
I hear that someone's being sort of fresh about starting to listen to the podcast.
My worlds are fucking colliding.
I think it would be pretty funny.
Don't look me up.
Don't look Rory up, and don't look boyfriend
Even if
up.
you're dating me, don't look me up.
Don't look me up.
I'm angry.
I think it would be pretty funny if you could low-key get us a picture of his passport photo from, like, he must have been a nervous wreck getting it done.
I can get both of them.
I'd love to put it on
I'll put the before and after too.
The Insta.
Yeah.
Speaking of photos, girl, we've got our first photo shoot tonight. Da, 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 da.
Oh shit. Ask and you shall receive.
That's right. I just figure, it's season 2. We took a little summer hiatus.
Gotta go out in style.
Yeah.
And come back in style,
it's
rather.
Like season 2 of Friends, where it's like, are Ross and Rachel gonna do it, or are they not gonna do it? This is not gonna happen. I'm so frustrated.
Listeners, I hate to break it to you. We're not gonna do it.
We're not. But we want to keep you on your toes, and I don't know if we're going to get video up and running this season. I'm working on it, but I'm just saying we've got a lot of exciting things. We're going to get some photos going. We're going to get that promo. It's going to be good, okay? It's going to... Thank you for sticking with us.
I hope so. I hope it's going to be good.
It is. I've got
that better be a good camera, and you got some Photoshop skills, so I trust you.
Oh, yes, absolutely. We're graphic design queens in this house, so...
By the way... I don't know if you noticed after I fucked up my my eyeliner and I had to wash my face again, but I got some new mascara that I am in love with.
What is it?
It's Lancome Monsieur Big.
Monsieur Big?
Monsieur Big.
Oh.
It's Mr. in French and Big.
Yeah.
In big.
Wow.
Yeah. The shit is sweet though.
Yum. Yeah, it looks delish.
Thanks.
My
eyelashes are like tickling me right now. Tickling my brain.
I'm a little concerned because you're going to look like so put together and gorgeous in this photo, and I'm going to look like a gorilla.
I don't know. So we got to get some really creative camera angles.
Yeah. We'll be good. Matthew's a genius.
Yeah. And I brought a little wardrobe change.
Yes, I love it. We're looking at it right now.
Including that jumper that I still think that we should both try to wear one leg each.
I think we should do that. We'll get Matthew to take a shot of that. So he gets his passport, and
so he gets his passport, and all is good in the world and everything, and we get to Paris, and it's like just crazy shit show because we also are with like 15 of his freaking relatives. And, seriously. not 15. There were 13 of us total, but that's still a lot of fucking people.
That's more than my people.
Yeah, right? It was insane. But anyway, so get there. We crash on the train that's from Paris to Provence and wake up and, we're here. And then like 5 hours later, getting the rental car and all that. And I've got a big picture of like his dad opening up the like 6-foot map in the fucking car we're in, and I'm just like, oh my god, this is how this trip is gonna happen. This is what's gonna happen the whole time. But no, they're lovely, they're wonderful, and it was a blast. But anyway, so we get there, and
I love a map girl.
Well, I can appreciate a map. I think they look pretty, but I don't want to use one.
Sure.
That's why we got Waze.
That's true. Do they have Waze in France?
I don't know. I turned off my airplane mode whole time.
Oh.
I'm not paying for a plan.
Yeah, same. I had no internet access. Yeah.
Well, I had Wi-Fi at the houses, but like not outside of the houses. Like there was nothing and no phone calls, nothing like that. So
love it.
It was actually kind of
like an actual vacation.
Amazing. Yeah, it was awesome.
That's so great.
But anyway, so we get to his mom and grandmother had booked a big, beautiful villa, basically in Provence, in this village called Peridot. Or Peridot? I don't even know. Anyway, Paradou. Peridot. Yeah. Anyways, super cute. Awesome. Anyways, so they needed to get a second place because that place was only big enough for like, what? 12 people no, less than that. It was like supposed to be like 10 people.
Sure.
So we get to the little condo that they had rented for me and Nick, his brother, and the mom and dad, right? Mm-hmm. And his mom looks around and it's super cute. I'll show you pictures later. Like super cute, like rustic, but also modern, like amazing, best of both worlds.
There must be more than this provincial life.
Oh my God, do you know how much?
Were you singing it a ton?
Do you have any idea how
you
hard
and me too,
it was?
girl.
Oh my God.
Both singing Disney.
I want to, what is it? Wake up in the great white somewhere. I want it more than I can tell.
Murder. Yeah.
It was awful. Anyway, so we get there. She looks around. She's like, there's one toilet.
For the whole place?
Yeah. And she's like, so we'll be at the big house. See y'all later. So then there's three standing, the three of us, right? Me and boyfriend and his brother. His brother
immediately took a shit in the toilet.
No.
And was like, this is mine.
No, he was just being a complete pain in the ass and like intentionally. And it was just like, they just have a very contentious relationship.
Sure.
So it was best that he separated. So we stayed in this little bungalow by ourselves all week, and it was like our refuge all week. It was amazing. So we would like wake up in the morning, we'd have breakfast, we'd sit out by the pool, we'd have our wine, because why not have wine? Because the rosé is like 5 euros a bottle. Right. It's like amazing. And like wine and cheese and bread and wine and cheese. So then we'd ride bikes to the main house and like hang out with them by the pool, or like go do a day trip or something. And then when everyone was getting cranky and ready to go, we were like, okay, bye.
Yeah.
It was amazing. It was so nice.
That is so nice. So nice. Yeah, we kind of had that too. It was like, do your own thing. Because like,
it was awesome.
Part of the family was like, go do the stuff with the kids. And part of the family like, let's go do a thing. And me and Matthew are like, let's go drink by ourselves.
Yeah.
I will say the Disney cruise was really good at entertaining childless adults.
Really?
But I waited the whole time.
Without alcohol, you mean?
No, just in that like in fact, the opposite. All the alcohol. They had on deck 4 in the aft of the boat, which apparently means the back of the boat, was this whole section that was
you yachtsmen.
They called it the district, and it was adults.
Sounds trendy.
Adults only, and it was all the bars. It was basically like walking through like
a mall of bars,
like Quincy Market of bars. Yeah.
Okay.
And
outdoors or indoors?
Indoors. It was like inside, but there were like windows to looking out on the ocean.
Right. Okay. Right?
But so like one of them was a champagne lounge, one was a pub, one was like a lounge, like a jazz club, one was a speakeasy. Corny as fuck, but like plenty of places to go and drink. I waited.
It was like Main Street Disney, but bars.
But bars, yeah.
Amazing.
And the kids were never there, so they had spots for the childless adults, such as myself.
Yeah.
I will say though, I had been looking forward all week to karaoke.
Yeah.
And it was like the worst ever. It was the worst karaoke experience of my life.
Was it all Disney songs?
No, well, like
were there no Disney songs?
No, there were no Disney songs, which is fine because like.
Well, yeah, I get it, but like, come on, you got to like embrace it a little bit.
I guess, but like I got down there, and first of all, there was like no one there when it started, so I was like, oh fuck. So
I need an audience.
And it was like this like sort of bratty Australian guy hosting it, and like every time someone would come up, he'd sort of rag on them, and
Ew.
like, oh, this is not my vibe.
No.
And the sound was not good, so I got up there and I sang "Say My Name" by Destiny's Child, and by then
Good
there
choice.
were like 5 or 6 people in there.
Great.
And it was just sort of like crickets when I was done, and I got off the stage.
Oh, bitch,
I know, and I was
please.
like, what did I do something wrong?
Challenge.
Right? Challenge. So I was like,
The fuck is that?
I was like, I'm doing it again. I got to sing something else. So I sang Britney Spears' Baby one more time.
Good.
Got up there and he was like, so you've got the taste of a 12-year-old girl, is that right? And I was like, more or less, but like 20 years ago, maybe.
Yeah, right? Yeah, hold on. What?
Bitch.
Yeah,
so then,
right?
like, so I sang it and I was like, everyone, this came out 17 years ago. And I was like, I was giving them like choreo. I was giving them baby voice. I was doing the whole fucking thing.
Oh my God.
Like what karaoke
They
is
should be
supposed
living,
to be,
living
right?
and dying for that. Come on.
Again, when I was done, it
Bad
was like
taste.
golf claps. I was like, we're fucking out of here.
No, yeah, no.
So we
no.
left, but like that was literally the only time where I was like, this is not the vibe.
No.
But the rest of it was gorgeous.
Can I
Amazing.
totally one up you with my
Please.
singing experience?
Please. Oh my God. Yes. Tell me you guys all got drunk
We
and one of you
had-
had a guitar. And
Kenny, we were on the same vacation. Holy fucking shit. So he's got the youngest cousins that were there. They were 13-year-old twin boys.
Yeah.
Dermot and Aiden. I don't know who's who.
Dermot and Aiden.
Dermot and Aiden.
I'm sorry.
And one of them breaks out a guitar and they're singing like show tunes and shit, which is like hilarious and I love it. But
Yes.
show tunes like Hamilton shit, you know?
I'm not gonna forget my shot. Like all that shit.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But anyways, so they're all doing like a fucking family sing along.
That is so cute, though.
I know, it totally is. And then at one point, they're all singing songs I have no idea what the fuck they are.
Yeah,
though.
yeah.
The only thing was like Home on the Range. I'm like, okay, I can
I
roll
guess
with
I
this.
know
Like,
that
yeah,
one.
right. But this is like lame.
Yeah.
Anyway, so at one point, I don't
Rory,
even know
I
how.
love you getting in the vibe with Home on the Range.
Oh
with
my
this scream,
God.
like, home on the range. Like you have to sing it with sort of like a shit-eating grin.
Oh yeah, you kidding me? Oh my God, that's the way to do. So I forget how it came out.
What was your
or,
she's
like,
all that moment? Where it's like, Rory can sing. It's like,
Yeah.
I can't do it.
So you know what I sang?
What did you sing?
Animal alphabet, bitch.
Oh,
Rabbit.
acapella.
Of course.
Oh, and did everyone love it?
Everybody was like starry-eyed.
She
Like
can sing.
they're like, boyfriend, you didn't say she was talented
Oh,
too.
that's so sweet.
And then what did I else sing? Oh, Summertime, Porgy and Bess.
So
And they called me Adele the next day.
Adele.
And I was like, well, only if you knew to Kenny that'd be an insult.
That's
but
right. Or Adele. Oh, do you think I sound like a squeaky goose? Okay. So our gay son Tyler just left this morning. He was a house guest. He's not literally
when
our
did
son.
you? Yeah, when did you adopt?
Yeah, he's 5 years younger than us, and Matthew knows him from whatever a million years ago. So he came and stayed with us for the week, and we spent a ton of time watching YouTube videos and drinking right here in this room.
Nice.
And Summertime by Fantasia Barrino happened upon my screen last night because I just think it's one of the most outstanding performances on any of those stupid reality shows ever.
Yeah.
So maybe that'll be our outro song this week.
Yeah. I gotta hear it. I haven't heard
It's
the version.
it's amazing.
Really?
Yeah.
All
It's
right.
going to be probably shitty low quality, but
That's
anyway,
fine.
it's awesome.
That's how it is when I sing it.
I do want to say when I got off the boat, we were.
Did your stomach hurt?
No, I mean, I didn't even feel
No,
anything
I don't think I would either.
like that. It was fine.
Too big, right? Yeah.
Way too big. People were saying like, oh, the next day I felt it. And I was like, no, I didn't feel it. We got off the boat and it's like kind of a shit show because everyone's disembarking or whatever. At the same time.
Women and children first.
Right. No, it's like you get off the boat, you show your passports, you go get your luggage, you check out somewhere else, and it's just like every man for himself.
Yeah, craziness. Yeah.
And so it's sort of a stampede. This kid is like 8 feet tall, like sort of bombing in front of us, like running.
Yeah.
And you just hear from behind us, Briar! And the kid,
Briar?
yeah, he's like, because he's probably like 10 years old, but he's huge, maybe 12. And he like turns around and sort of like downtrodden starts walking back against the crowd to his mom. And he goes, what I done now? And Matthew and I have been saying that.
Briar.
Oh, Briar. Matthew and I have been saying that to each other for the past 2 weeks.
Go cut me a switch from the Briar patch.
Yeah. Oh, Briar. What I done now?
What the fuck is up with these
Briar,
names?
I know.
Right?
But I will say, like, disturbances from normies and their children were at a minimum. So
That's good.
It was all good.
Nice.
How are your flights? I haven't flown international in a minute.
So the flight out was smooth as silk. Wonderful.
It's always good going, isn't it?
Yeah.
And
Well,
it
you're going
always
with
sucks
that,
coming back.
Going with that jet stream into the sunset, like
It's
amazing. And then the
little
way back,
cocktail on the because you're like, I'm gonna be on.
Oh my god! So I bought a baggie full of nips
Nice.
for us, and then I also got some Jameson for his dad and some stuff for his brother because of belated Father's Day, and his
sweet.
brother's birthday was when we left.
That's right.
So got them all that and everything, and I got some for us and everything, and didn't realize that there was free wine all night long.
Who'd you fly?
Delta.
Nice.
Delta knows how to do it.
You were in.
I think it's just because it's international,
Yeah.
to be honest with you. It's the same way that you get like 2 hot meal. Well,
Right, they give
one
you a
hot meal and then
plate of,
yeah.
weird little vegetables.
I got
and
the,
a little rice.
The vegetable lasagna.
Ooh, how was it? Small, kind of shitty. Yeah.
All of the above. It's fine. It's fine.
Shout out.
But I ate like
Delta.
all of the like auxiliary items that they give you that are like saran wrapped to like the
Yes.
sticky pad
Yes.
tray that they
Yeah.
take it out of.
Yeah.
It was still fun, and I made fun with the made friends with the flight attendant who like kept pouring me like extra heavy solo cups full of red wine. It was amazing.
She knew what was going on.
Yes, and we
I say she, assuming that it was a man.
it was yes, yes, absolutely. No, yeah. Oh yeah. He was like, "Girl," I'm like,
Yeah. She's doing it. Yeah.
we watched, what did we watch on the way down? Oh shit. We watched Passengers on the way back. And we
Passengers? What's that?
Chris Pratt
Chris Pratt, one of the Chris's.
and the girl from the Hunger Games. What the fuck is her name? Kristen.
no.
Not Kristen.
Jennifer
Lawrence. Yes.
As soon as I elongated my nose, we both got it.
Jennifer Lawrence.
She's kind of had her moment, hasn't she?
Yeah.
How was Passengers? Good?
It was good.
Oh, okay.
I got weepy, but of course I get weepy at commercials. So, oh my God, the day before we left, we were watching something like Netflix on his phone, and it was like a promo for some like weird movie. I don't know if it was a Netflix movie or what, but it was about like this like dystopian future, which I don't know about you, but have you noticed that all like dystopian future movies have some like crazy bitch in charge that is like very flamboyant and crazy, but also like very feminine, but very powerful at the same time?
Sounds like Snowpiercer starring Tilda Swinton. It sounds like every movie like that.
Yes,
though.
yes.
Yeah.
Like all of them. And I'm only judging this by trailers because I never watch any of these movies.
Correct.
But anyways, but so it was about this like future where, you know, obviously hunger is still an issue in the world. And so they genetically modify and raise these massive pigs that are like the size of like elephants or bigger. But they're basically like a type of a pig, so that it yields a shit ton of meat, right?
Creepy.
So I thought it looked like Ezra, so I cried.
Oh, because you saw a little dead Ezra.
They were gonna kill the thing.
Yeah.
It was smart and it was sweet and it looked like Ezra.
Big fat Ezra.
And then
Ezra elephant
boyfriend
pig.
turns to me and goes, "Are you fucking crying right now?" I'm like, "It's awesome."
Were they happy to see you?
Oh yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
No,
Jensen was like, what the fuck's going on?
yeah, like who are you?
Yeah.
and where have you been?
I forget
you
what
asshole?
you smell like, but it's like weirdly comforting and familiar to see you.
Yeah.
That's funny.
No, they were good.
And the flight back was not good.
The flight back was a little rocky, a little rough. You're going against the jet stream, so it takes even longer.
Yeah, and it's like you're already
chasing the
tired.
sun the whole time, so
Yeah.
it's like perpetual
Bright.
daylight and bright,
Yeah.
and it's like, just stop. I don't want any
I
of
know.
this right now forever. But you also are supposed to stay awake the whole time because
Otherwise,
when you
you're
get
jet lagged as fuck.
exactly, like you want to get home and then like crash and like pass the fuck out so that you can sleep through the night and wake up and be a human being.
Did you have the weekend here before you went back to work? Or
Yes.
That's
Oh my
so
God. No.
nice.
So we got back on Saturday night.
Yeah.
So I had Sunday, Monday, Tuesday.
That's really nice.
That was my saving grace.
right,
Because
because
otherwise I
it's
would
the
have been a
fourth.
monster.
Hey, I
on
hope
the
you had a
first.
wonderful fourth.
Yeah.
I've got a leftover spackles.
Oh, how wonderful.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you have fireworks around here?
Just like
Random?
random like outside people setting shit off.
Yeah, same.
It was like whatever.
I was like, well, I would assume that around here you probably wouldn't, but I was gonna say, well, in Everett,
yeah,
it's like I had exactly.
Yeah, it's like, oh god, from all angles, spectacle. I saw plenty of fireworks at Disney. So.
Oh, I'm sure nothing compares, right?
Exactly.
They do fireworks every fucking night, don't they?
They did fireworks off the fucking boat, Rory, like off the top, and they were gorgeous fireworks too.
Baller.
And they were like 2 feet away because it was like right off the boat.
Yeah.
Gorgeous.
Oh, that's amazing.
I gotta say, it was actually
Disney knows how to do a cruise.
Disney knows how to do a cruise.
They do the damn thing.
Very expensive.
Yeah.
But if you're in the market for a cruise and if you've got kids, Disney does a great job. Yeah. And if you don't have kids, think about it.
Think about having kids or still do it.
Yeah, think about getting pregnant. And, maybe go anyway.
Did they have a place that you could just like drop your kids off and like be?
They did.
Okay, I would be such a bad parent.
So we walked past
on Disney cruise.
We walked past that spot actually a couple times because like we were trying to get Elin, Matthew's nephew, to go and do that. It was basically like a supervised play place, like a play place.
Yeah.
And you would sign in with like the little, Disney
the
wrist thing.
Yeah.
And then when you were ready to be done, you'd go to the attendant that was like watching the kids and like call my mom and it's time. And then they'd like call the room and text the kid, and the parents have to tell them where they're going to be so that there's no confusion. And it's pretty nice. But so like we were trying to get Elin to go play with the kids so that he and his parents, he could be there.
Take a break. Yeah.
His parents could come take a break with us, have a drink or whatever.
Yeah.
But he was sort of shy, and it was really fucking overkill loud in there. The kids are just like bouncing off the fucking walls.
Really?
So he was like, and they were like, oh, you can bring your dad in for a little tour and walk around and see if you, and like dad's in there like, yeah, come on, fucking dad. And then after like 10 minutes, they come out and it's like, it's kind of loud in there. He doesn't want to go. And it's like, okay, fine. But I can relate. I would have been that way too, probably when I was a kid.
Yeah.
But yeah, they did have that. You can drop off your kids on a Disney cruise.
Yeah, your kids might hate you, but
your kids will love you. Like all new friends.
Yeah, right.
It was wonderful.
That's good.
Should we get some more rosé and cover some hot topics?
Yeah.
Okay. BRB.
Bye.
And we're back. Okay.
So, can I tell you the worst thing about vacation?
Please.
Coming back from vacation.
I know, it's
and
the
getting
worst.
back into work.
Yeah.
And like life.
So I didn't have like any Wi-Fi or internet access because we were on the ocean.
It was magic.
Yeah. And then for some reason, there was an issue with our email server. They like updated it while I was gone, so I couldn't even log in. I told myself, I was like, I'm not going to log in Miami. I'll wait till I get home.
Yeah.
But I did jump right back into. We got in on Sunday. Was supposed to be Sunday at like 5 p.m. Our flight was delayed, so I drank all the rosé. We got in at like 11. I was drunk as fuck. And Monday morning was rough, and I finally was able to get to my desk and download the email. 829 emails while I was gone.
I'm so sorry.
I spent basically an entire week getting caught up just on that, and
my God.
I'm finally. It's been 3 weeks, I think. 2 weeks? 3 weeks. 2 weeks. I'm finally getting like almost caught up.
Hold on. You've got an out of office reply going on, right?
Yeah.
And it's directing people to direct their inquiries or their issues to other colleagues, correct?
Yes. And those things, a lot of them did get directed, and I do have.
But you had to do the follow up to make sure it did.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's bullshit.
I know.
Oh, God.
Lot. So getting back into work. I'm still getting back into work.
Oh, my God.
But I'm fine. As of today, I'm like, I'm getting there.
Yeah.
I'm mostly good.
I had a point to what I was going to say
Getting
about
back into work sucks.
Yeah, no. It was something else, though. It was another whole
The worst
story.
part of vacation?
No, yeah. It was a whole nother like fun story. And then I was
sorry.
like,
Emails?
I'll think of it later.
Getting back into emails?
No.
I'm sorry I interrupted.
No.
So rude.
No.
Step back.
I think I led off incorrectly.
Whatever you say, girl.
I'm confused.
So we don't have a ton of hot topics this week, but I do want to mention that Kesha is back with a new single.
Really? How is it?
I like it, and I like her.
Show down that and the Rihanna song, DJ Khaled, or is it like no comparison?
There's no comparison. Well, they're very, like, Rihanna's is just like the song of the summer, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And
then we'll just jam out to it during our photo shoot.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, cool.
The Kesha song, I mean, she's been through this whole lawsuit with Dr. Luke, and basically his company has been barring her from releasing music for all of this time.
That's crazy.
And it's it's so fucked up, and she's had so much trouble with all of the legal proceedings basically every step of the way. They finally are allowing her to release new music. And so I think appropriately she released like sort of a power ballad that's like,
oh really,
sort of like a kiss off, circle the drain kind of thing, where it's like you suck, and I hope it's called Praying, and it's I hope you're praying or whatever, but it's like,
I don't like that message.
But it's the whole like Kesha version. It's like spirituality, it can be whatever, da da da.
Okay, I like crystals, whatever.
Yeah, but it would be weird for her to come back to pretend nothing happened and just like start singing about like riding whiskey dick.
Yeah, that's not attractive for anybody.
But I'm happy she's back. I support her, and go buy Praying on iTunes or wherever music is sold or streamed. Her new record Rainbow is coming out August 11th.
Oh, thanks,
What
Kesha.
did you...
So I remembered what I was going to say.
Oh, okay.
So getting back to work, though, apparently there was an over-under that my boss had started whether or not I would come back engaged. I know, right? I was like...
Like, it's a nice trip, but y'all...
Yeah, no, honey bunny.
Oh, honey.
No.
Oh, honey.
Nah, brah.
See, that's that whole weird, like, fucking patriarchal, like, if someone goes on an international trip with their boyfriend, they're probably going to come back with a big fucking ring and 5 kids. It's like, shut the fuck up.
So my boss is a black lesbian, so I don't know if that's where she's coming from. But
what gave her why did she think that?
Well, I do have to say, though, that we made a really big decision together this past weekend. We bought a couch!
I meant for your place?
Yeah.
I love your couch, though.
Yeah, but this one's bigger, and it will fit both of us. And if we want to touch each other, we can. And if we don't want to each other, we don't have to.
Does it have like a built-in chaise or whatever?
No. The room isn't set up right for that. It's not big enough. I couldn't have a chaise because it would like get in front of
That's true.
but
Well, that's so exciting.
44 fucking inches deep. Ooh. I feel like I sit on it like this, and I'm like, I'm like little girl in like a big chair, and I'm like, I'm 4 years old. It's too big.
Like, I'm so little.
It's awesome.
That's like me with my iPhone 6 Plus. I'm like, I'm such a little baby.
Look at my little baby hands.
I'm so small. Well, that's exciting. I kind of want to see pictures of your couch.
I will, and I also have pictures of the fabric.
That's very exciting. So he's moving...
Yeah, September.
That's so exciting. Congratulations. I'm sort of in the market for a new couch, I think. This is adorable.
You're going to say a new boyfriend.
A new boyfriend.
New roommate, if you know what I mean.
Wink, wink. Oh, I actually bought a new roommate, wink, wink, off Amazon.
Pardon?
For those lonely nights when, you just need a little extra...
Beg pardon?
Beg pardon.
It doesn't work the same way for boys as it does for girls?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, okay. Then get it, girl.
I have not embarked on that maiden voyage yet, but I'm ready for that cruise. Anytime now, girl.
Ahoy!
Ahoy, matey. Yeah.
Aye, aye, captain.
Thar she blows. Actually,
now it's appropriate.
Yeah, maybe I'll blow if I'm feeling really frisky.
Good for you.
Thank you.
Explore your body.
Yeah, like body posy. Please,
why not?
Coworkers, don't listen to this.
I know, right? Oh my god.
What else? Oh, Tom Brady released
Who's that?
I don't know. He kind of looks to me like a dog that was left in a hot car for too long.
That's unfortunate.
Apparently he's a football player.
Oh.
He he just has that.
Listeners, I know who Tom Brady is, okay?
But doesn't he have that look where he's just like, I'm cute, but I'm like, like he's got no eyebrows. He's just sort of like they got scorched off.
Really? I don't think anyone notices that.
Really?
Yeah.
I just don't find him very attractive.
Well, his supermodel wife does, apparently.
Yeah, whatever.
Even though he does wear Uggs.
Ugh, and is like up Donald Trump's entire asshole.
Ugh. Gross.
Tom Brady has a cookbook out. It's like, or like it's a diet book. I don't know. It's whatever. It's about food.
Air.
I just really
sauteed air.
Yeah, basically. I think it's very like no caffeine, no oil, no sugars. I just basically wanted to shit on Tom Brady.
Yeah.
That's probably not a popular opinion, but fuck him and fuck his book and fuck his wife and fuck Donald Trump and fuck anyone who likes him. And
I think I can stand behind that.
Thank you so much.
And fuck his concussions.
And fuck his does he have concussions?
Apparently. Well,
maybe that's
like his wife alluded to that. And that's fucked up. I mean, that the whole NFL and the concussion thing, like that's a whole
that is fucked up.
Yeah.
But I don't really care that much about the NFL, so
well, you know what?
I shouldn't have even brought him up.
Yeah. Let's just end this. I'm sorry.
The other asshole I wanted to mention was did you drop an earring?
I did.
Oh no.
You would think that the earmuffs I'm wearing would catch them, but no.
They're not in the ear muff?
No.
Huh.
I'll find it. Don't worry.
Okay.
I got it.
Oh, there you go.
No,
that was dirt. That was just a piece of dirt.
Yep.
Well, you've lost an earring back and an IUD in my apartment in the last couple months. So.
I'd lose my head if it weren't screwed onto my neck.
I'd lose my IUD if it wasn't permanently installed into my vagina.
Well, not permanently. We know that the hard way.
Yeah, we learned that the extremely hard way. The other asshole this week is Rob Kardashian treating Black China like shit and like putting her nudes on the internet. Just another fucking trash bag. I don't really like talking about the Kardashians either, but I felt it was worth mentioning.
No, that's really fucking messy.
Just in case we had any time to discuss anything going on. Actually, girl, what I really want to talk about, even though people have either probably already seen it or don't care to see it, I have started watching the greatest television show of all time. It is accessible on Netflix. It is called The Great British Baking Show. Girl, I had heard good things.
Is it a baking show?
It is literally The Great British Baking Show. It's so unassuming and sweet. There's 12 contestants, and every week they compete and they make little baking challenges.
Okay.
Every week it's 3 baking challenges, and they send someone home. It's like
Chopped, but
it's like Gordon Ramsay.
Something. Yeah.
It's one of those.
Yeah. Okay.
One by one they go home, but they're all so sweet and supportive, and they all have British accents.
Oh, really?
And the judges are really nice.
Oh, really?
And in between,
what's that like?
They shoot the show on weekends, so like in between episodes they like go home for the week and go about their day.
Oh, that's nice.
And like get to practice the next things that they're gonna bake the next week.
So like it's like actual reality.
Yes, and they
don't like sequester contestants and like remove them from their family and friends and
right. No, and everyone's so sweet and they don't manipulate anyone.
Isn't that bizarre?
I know, but I love it. It's so weird and it's like perfect. So if you have not watched,
I think that says something about a society that like now we're like yearning for something that's just sweet and wholesome and just like good natured.
That's why I like Terrace House, the Japanese Real World.
Yeah.
They all just sit around like being very polite and cute. It's like I love it.
I found it.
Yay!
Yay!
Well, I'm just saying, if you're looking for
Netflix,
something very soothing, yes, it's called The Great British Baking Show. It's on Netflix.
Right.
I just watched the first season that's on there. Apparently it goes way back, but whatever. I don't care. That's my recommendation. Speaking of recommendations, we have a new segment on the show. It's called, I'm going to put in the music afterwards.
Okay.
It's actually a little sound effect. Follow that queen. It'll be like a little bus. So when we were in Miami, Matthew and I happened upon a gay bar where this like thirsty waiter she looked gorgeous, like bulge out, ass out, like tank top, and his shirt said follow that queen. And it had his Instagram, his Twitter, his da-da-da. I was like, that is so... And not even the restaurant or the bars.
Yeah, just his own.
Just him. Like, I'm popular. Because, like, it's a tourist trap on Miami Beach, you know?
Yeah.
He probably... And especially at a gay bar. So he's making himself a gay celebrity.
Oh, yeah.
With this follow that queen shit.
Yeah, right?
Well... Matthew.
Are you following that queen?
No. But Matthew.
Why not?
Because I didn't catch it and I don't care.
Oh.
But so Matthew was like, oh, follow that queen. Like, that's a great idea. And I was like, oh, that is a great idea. So every week, or maybe not every week, but once in a while.
Periodically.
Because when I feel like it, shut the fuck up about it and don't complain.
And if I don't feel like it, I don't feel like it, okay?
And if I don't have a homo moment this week or next week or the week after, shut the fuck up.
But I want a homo moment.
I have one this week, actually.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, you just have to deal with it every week or whenever I want to. I'll recommend someone that I enjoy on the internet and
that we should follow.
That everyone should follow, and
okay.
I will be highlighting mostly queer people.
Okay.
And this week I want to suggest Jersing. You can find him at Jersing on Instagram and Twitter. I recommend both.
Jersing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
His name is John Erzing. He is hysterical. He's based out of New York. I think he works in graphic design and marketing, but he's funny as hell. He's a big Britney fan. He's very handsome. And yeah, I just think he's a fun presence. I always find myself sort of like looking for his content when I'm having like a down afternoon at work because everything he says is just so fucking funny. So that's my recommendation this week. Follow that queen. Follow that queen.
All right, I'm following him.
Yeah, you should. His Instagram is very cute, and he posts a lot of like gratuitous. I think he's a yoga instructor as well, or like training to be one. So he's very body pause.
In training.
Oh yeah. He's also not. He's not too hard to look at, which is a bonus. But he's very body pause. He's very cool and very funny. So if you like funny content, check him out on Twitter. If you like thoughty, sort of clever content, check him out on Instagram at Jersing. Yeah. Have you been waiting for it? The homo moment?
Oh my God. It's been 3 fucking weeks.
It's been 84 years.
5 score and 10, 17, 52 years ago.
Homo.
Moment. Homo. Moment. All right, ready?
Let's do it.
Homo, mo, 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 mo. Homo, mo, moment. Homo, mo, 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 mo. Homo, mo, moment.
You know the deal. I talk about gay shit. This is a word, phrase, person, event, thing,
queen,
that you might not know about. And I just recently learned from my gay son, Tyler. This week's word is tea dance.
Tea dance.
What do you think a tea dance is?
Well, I know tea is gossip, right? Ish. It's like if you're spilling the tea, you're like spreading rumors.
Socializing.
Okay. So then a tea dance has got to be dun dun dun.
Yeah, right.
Dun 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 dun. I don't know. Tell me.
It's when a nana throws tea on you and calls you a bit. No, I'm just kidding. So
that was what I was gonna say.
Yeah, that was my guess.
Oh my God.
So a tea dance originated, I think, in the UK. It comes from like high tea and low tea, right?
Yeah. What's low tea?
So high tea is like basically a full meal, right? Mm-hmm. Where it's like basically a lunch.
Oh, okay.
I think.
Yeah.
Whatever. But low tea,
like little cucumber sandwiches.
Yeah.
And
like
the crust cut
like
off.
Pre-brunch basically was high tea. Low tea was served in the afternoon.
Oh.
And sort of evolved into like social hour where you dance, because especially back in the 30s or whatever, people were all dancing and like teaching each other.
It was all the rage.
Yeah, the jive and the derp and the potato or whatever the fuck.
The derp and the potato.
Such heartfelt classics as
you just lie there. The potato.
I'm actually really good at that one. Such, dance standards as the derp and the potato. I excel at the derp for sure. So it was where, kids would get together from like 4 to 7 and teach each other the moves, and like socialize. But then it sort of became the tea dance for like the boys and the girls. But so it became like a covert operation for like queer social hour.
Okay.
The boys and girls would all be dancing with each other.
Yeah.
But then if anyone was trying to like bust in and break it up, it was illegal to serve alcohol to homosexuals, let alone like...
Really?
Yes. So they would still all get together. It'd be like a queer party, but then the boys and girls would like pair off with each other if anyone came in to like raid them.
Gotcha.
So that's sort of where it came from. And then it evolves current day. It's sort of like Sunday night at the clubs or like on circuit parties, or if you go to like a resort or a gay cruise. A tea dance is like the afternoon event before you go, like before the late night shit.
Yeah,
but it's like after, especially on a Sunday.
Yeah.
It's like the
4 to
it's like,
like
4 to 7.
Yeah,
like the pregame.
Yeah.
Let's get together, have a couple afternoon cocktails, and have a little dance and just fuck it up.
Oh my god!
So that's a tea dance.
I like it.
I think maybe I think my birthday's on a Sunday this year, so I think I might have a tea dance for my birthday.
God,
Isn't that fun?
I love it. Yeah.
So like brunch and then a tea dance.
Yeah, I love it.
So that's the tea dance. What else? Is there anything else? I talked about childless karaoke on the cruise. Talked about that. Talked about all that. Excuse me.
You hear about Lena Dunham's fucking dog?
Yeah, I did hear about that.
I didn't read it. I just saw the headline and then I was like, that's awful. And then I was like preoccupied by something else.
It's awful. And she's mostly awful.
Yeah.
And she does a lot of shit where I'm just like, can you just shut the fuck up and stop?
Yeah.
She draws a lot of attention to herself in a negative way. What's difficult about her is that she recognizes it as soon as it happens, and I feel like she works to correct it. So most of the time I'm like, girl, I guess you're young, you're learning, you've had a lot of exposure.
How old is she?
I think when she started Girls, she was only like 22 or 23.
Ew.
She's getting there. But so with the dog thing, I am an insane animal lover.
Yeah.
Like when I drive by a dog, I start screaming at the top of my lungs, even if I'm by myself, because I'm obsessed with dogs.
Yeah.
And I just love animals a lot.
Yeah. Do you see that meme that it was like being attacked by a police dog? What's his name?
Yeah. You can have my entire arm.
Hi, baby.
Yeah.
What's up, baby boy?
That is literally me. I would do that. I'd be like, this hurts,
so
but I love you.
I know.
I'm always trying to take like stealth photos of dogs. I love dogs. So to me, there is hardly ever, if ever, an excuse to give up a dog.
Yeah.
She did the right thing by adopting a rescue dog.
Yeah.
And it does sound like it was a particularly difficult dog, and she went through the training and da-da-da-da-da. At least she paints that picture. Mm-hmm. I have a feeling that a person like Lena Dunham is probably out and about a little too much to really be a proper owner for a dog like that, and she should have fucking known better.
Yeah.
And a lot of the time, Lena Dunham girl, you can do something and should have fucking known better and people will forgive you. But when it comes to marginalized people and dogs and
which is almost a protected class,
queers, blacks, and dogs,
right?
You better lay the fuck off.
Yeah.
You did a bad thing. There's no excuse to she gave it back and it's going to be in a good place and da-da-da.
Yeah,
but you're creating extra trauma for an already troubled dog who theoretically is attached to you as its owner and now is feeling untethered. I don't know. Maybe she was she was either a shitty fucking dog owner or she just created,
I think, all of the above.
More trauma for this dog.
I think all of the above. I totally agree. If she did come to the conclusion that she was not a fit owner or that she was not able to take care of that animal the way that she should have, I think she's got the resources that she could have found a forever home for that dog rather than bringing it back to a shelter.
Right.
That's really my issue with it. It's
Did it
like,
go
if you're going to
back?
make that decision, like, I wouldn't make that decision myself. Like, I've had ups and downs with my dog, and I've wanted to turn that car around and bring it back to fucking Montreal many a time.
But
But
you're
I'm
a
not going to
parent.
do it.
You're a parent.
Yeah, I made a commitment.
That's exactly right. And like,
Maybe I don't have a Hollywood queer.
they don't like the detail that I don't know nor care to really look into is whether or not she gave it back to the place that she got it,
or
if she
a forever home type thing.
I feel like it probably went back to where she got it, which I guess is the lesser of the evils when you make that evil decision. But it's like,
well, I think if she like placed it into like a home where it was like an owner or a family that like was willing and able to
and
give
understood,
it exactly,
or like maybe even had a relationship with the dog already.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. What she did is
You don't have
basically,
any friends? Come on.
if she's
Don't
giving
want
it
a
back,
dog?
if she's giving it to a new place, it's basically just like, fuck you, dog.
Yeah.
You know, and like I'm not going to name names. I've seen people on Facebook before, due to blah, blah, blah circumstances, I need to give my dog away, da, 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 da. And to me, it's just like, our landlord doesn't allow dogs.
You know how many life decisions I've made?
Then move, girl.
That I have not or I have not been able to make because I have a dog.
Right. It's like
it's a commitment. I'm sorry.
Not only is a commitment, it's a priority.
Yeah.
So fuck you, Lena Dunham. I'm sorry.
No, I agree.
But like fuck you forever, always. Anyway.
She's not cute. The end.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, on that note, I guess we're basically wrapping it up. Listeners, thank you so fucking much for sticking with us. I'm telling you, season 2, it's gonna be lit. It's gonna be the best. It's gonna be a party. It's gonna be wonderful.
You got a little cheese throat going on.
If you don't already, please subscribe and review us on iTunes. You can do that at kennethfrankly.tumblr.com/iTunes.
And if not, I'll kill you.
You're dead to me. What else? Listener questions can go to kennethfrankly@gmail.com.
I've got a question for our listeners.
Yes.
I'm looking for... I need a new moisturizer, facial oil, something like that will make me perfect.
What's your regimen right now?
Right now I have my Magic makeup removing washcloth.
Morning,
and then
at nighttime.
At nighttime to wash my face, and then I have I use this like balm on like I have like a little bit of eczema that I put that on. It smells like rosemary and sage, which is very much what Provence smells like. FYI. And then I have whatever like moisturizer or facial oil I'm using at the minute, which is like.
But when do you do
L'Oreal
it?
Or
every day?
Morning and night. Yeah.
Morning and night.
Oh
Okay.
yeah.
What do you wash with?
My facial cleansing thing.
Once a day?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or just in my shower in the morning too.
Okay.
But I don't use a lot of like product on my face to wash it.
What don't you like about your current moisturizer?
It's not that I don't like anything. Well, so the thing I don't like is I think I'm like somewhat allergic to it. Like my eyes get kind of like watery, and when I wear makeup on top of it, it's not as bad as when I just wear it alone. So I'm looking for something that's gentle, something that is like very moisturizing, something that's also going to help with preventing wrinkles, but also clear my skin too. So like make me a magic potion.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Oil based or no?
Oil based is fine.
Huh. Okay. Well, listeners, if you've got any tips.
Yeah. If you got something you love, please hit me up or hit Kenny up.
Yeah.
Don't look me up.
Moisturizer tips, questions, comments, concerns can all be sent to kennethfrankly@gmail.com. You can also send an anonymous question to curiouscat.me/kennethfrankly.
Or nudes. You can send nudes.
You can also
too.
send nudes.
Yeah.
Poop play is still weird, just so you know.
Yeah, we're still not down with that. So stop sending those photos. My God.
That's not true. That's not happening.
Disgusting.
It's awful what you're doing to me. And you can also leave us a voicemail. We have yet to receive a voicemail ever, so I guess I'm just gonna stop.
Hold on. What's that number again, Kenny?
It's
828 K Frank 8. 828 K Frank 8. What's the area code though?
828.
Oh, that's enough numbers. I'm like, that's not enough numbers.
Yeah.
All right, sorry,
I make it
listeners.
easy for you, okay? While we're wrapping up, I'm just actually signing into CuriousCat.me for a second because I haven't looked at it for a long time. And let's make sure that we're not missing any questions.
Hi, thanks for calling Kenneth Frank. Please leave your message after the beep.
Hello.
Wow, Rory, you nailed it.
I wanted to make our inaugural phone call, so here you go.
That's so sweet. Thank you.
Well, now you've got a voicemail. So shut up.
I got a curious cat that says, ask or confess. I confess that I'm missing the Kenneth Frankly weekly podcast. I ask, when will I hear more Kenneth and Rory? Love you guys.
Tonight.
Oh, tonight's the night, girl.
Tonight's the night.
Tonight's your lucky night. Well, yeah. Look where I am. And I've got a couple homo moment requests, so I'll add them to the queue. Thank you very much.
Yeah. I love me a homo moment.
Rory, it's so good to spend more time with you.
I know. I've missed you so much.
I missed you too. It feels so good to be reunited.
We got to show each other pictures now.
I took like 2 pictures.
Really?
Yeah, but we'll go through them.
All right. All 2.
We're about to go have our photo shoot.
Yeah.
I'm ready for my close up. Burr, 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 burr.
I'm waiting for my green room.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I know. I'm sorry. I'll get it. It's all vanilla candles.
Yeah.
All vanilla.
I only like the green M&Ms.
White towels. Until next time, listeners.
White towels. Bye. White towels.
White towels. Season 2, episode 1.
White towels.
Bye.